Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Gloria Samuel, and in today's video tutorial we're going to be making Ankara nose mask, a 3D Ankara nose mask. Alright, I have some here that I've already made. I'm going to put on one of them to see how it looks on me. Alright, I'm matching Ankara bonnet on this face mask, which is on my YouTube channel. This has a matching bonnet as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put it on so that you guys can see how it looks on me. This is how it looks. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go down to the subscription button below and click on it in order to support my channel. Thank you. We are going to need the following materials. We are going to need a template to cut out the fabric. Alright, in the course of this tutorial, I'm going to explain to you how I got this template. Also, we are going to need a ruler to connect the marks we are going to make, our elastic band, which measures 11 inches. We are going to need our pins to pin the fabrics together, a chalk, a marking chalk, or pen for marking. Also, we are going to need our scissors to cut out our fabric. I've already cut out a piece of fabric I'll be using today. I have two pieces here. There are them. And this is the pattern I used. What I used this piece of paper here to get my pattern. It measures 10 inches by 7.5 inches. Okay. Once you've gotten this measurement, the next thing we are going to do is to get the slighted parts here, the slighted parts. Okay, how did I get these slighted parts? What I did was I measure 2 inches from the corners. So you're going to measure out 2 inches on each corner of the template. Okay, height is going to be 2 inches. This is my 2 inches mark. Hope you can see, this is my 2 inches mark. All right, and the length is going to be 2 inches as well, which is this, which I've already marked already. Then once you've marked them, you're going to connect the 2 marks you made. Take your ruler and connect them like this. Once you've gotten this, the next thing you're going to do is to cut on the marks that you made. Very easy to get. All right, so we're going to be using this as our template. So to get your fabric cut out, you're going to take your piece of fabric you're going to be using, you place it on the fabric. Then you can either use your pins to pin it down to the fabric or use your chalk to trace around the template. Pieces of fabric we've cut out, we're going to place them side by side with the right sides facing each other. Okay, this is the right side of this fabric and this is the right side of this particular fabric. So I'm going to lay them side by side with the right sides facing each other. So I've finished pinning the 2 fabrics together with my pins. Here is it. All right, so the next thing we are going to do is to sew from this particular point all the way to this point. All right, we're going to sew from here all the way to this point using 1/2 inch. Once you are done with that, you come to the other side and you start sewing from this point all the way to this point. Okay, take note that we are not going to sew this opening here. The 2 openings that we have here are not going to be sewn. All right, these are where we are going to turn our fabric inside out. Take it to the sewing machine to sew. So I have finished sewing it, the 2 fabrics together. What I did was I sewed from this point, as I explained earlier. I sewed from this point all the way down to this point. You are going to backstitch at the beginning of your sewing and at the head. This prevents your fabric from ripping off. So I have already sewed from this point to this point. as well as from this point to this point using half an inch. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to turn my fabric inside out from these two openings. Once we've done that, the next thing we are going to do is to go press the two fabrics together. So I have ironed the two fabrics together, and this is it, looking nice, and I've been able to get off the wrinkles on the fabric. Yeah, the next thing I'm going to do is to fold the edge towards the middle. All right, just like this, and this is going to be 2 inches away. That's what I did. This is 2 inches, and this is 2 inches, and they're going to lay on top of each other. So I'm going to take it to the machine now and sew from this point. Okay, I'm going to sew from this point to this point using 1/4 of an inch. All right, and also on this other point you're going to sew from this point to this point. So here is it. I've finished sewing the folded edges, and our face mask is coming up. Yeah, it's looking good now. We are going to fold this part towards the edge, just like this, and they should be well aligned. Then use your clips to hold them in place, just as I'm doing. Once you are done with this, you're going to do the same to the other part or the other side of it. I have finished clipping them in place. Here is it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take my elastic band and place it here. You're going to place it at this particular point. Then you're going to fold this twice in order to hide our raw edges, right? Okay, just like this. Then you clip them in place again. I've done that, as you can see. The next thing I'm going to do is to sew along these two edges, these two folded parts, from here to here and from here to here, and you're going to do the same to this other part too. Ensure that while sewing you don't sew on your elastic band, because we need it to move around. Okay, next I'm going to do is to take it to the sewing machine and sew on them. I've finished sewing them. Here is it. So the next I'm going to do is to tie the elastic band. All right, I'm going to tie it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hide the loop, this tied part. We are going to hide it here. So here our face mask. Okay, this is the one I just made. Okay, guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do go to the subscription button below and click on it. All right, share my video, and if you like this particular video or any of my previous video, please give me a big thumbs up. All right, and I will be grateful. Watch this video to the end, and for the video I promised on how to make Ankara slippers, I couldn't, because the materials for making the slippers or footwear were not available. All right, but in my subsequent videos I promise I will be bringing you that video. Thanks for watching again, and